Let's do a self-inquiry meditation on the 6 transitions that reveal the farce of superimposition. For this self-inquiry, you will need a mirror. A full-length mirror will be the best. Stand or sit in front of the mirror. Become aware of the waker's form in the mirror. Did you realize that the body arising of the waker suddenly appeared? Did you realize that the body arising of the waker was not there before you looked into the mirror? Now bring to your memory the first body arising that happened at the beginning of the waking state this morning. Your own Swapna Nidra Jnana sadhana, the knowledge of dream and sleep sadhana, helps you recognize the transition from the dream to the waking. That first body arising of the waker lying in bed when you transitioned from the dream to the waking. Bring that to memory. You were there when the waker was absent in the dream. The last dream of the dream state before you transitioned into the waking. You were there when the waker was absent in that last dream. And you were there when the waker appeared along with the waking world in the waking state, right after the transition from the last dream into the waking state. Did you recognize these 2 transitions? You were when the waker was absent. You were when the waker was present. Has self-conviction developed that, number 1, I am when the waker is. Number 2, I am when the waker is not. When this self-conviction develops, it brings up a doubt in the wrong belief of being the waker's body mind. This is a good doubt. It is the doubt on the illusion. This doubt starts crumbling the false belief that I am the waker. Ask yourself this question. From these two transitions, has my self-conviction strengthened to a point where I have the doubt? If I am the waker, then how can I be there when the waker is not experienced, not known, completely absent? And if I am not the waker, then how can I keep believing in this false idea of being the body mind person? Ask yourself, has the false belief of being the weaker started crumbling yet? Let the eyes of the waker close. When the body arising disappears, only thoughts and feelings remain. A dream is nothing but thoughts and feelings. Attempt to recollect a recent dream. When the memory of the dream appeared, the body arising of the dreamer suddenly appeared. Did you notice that the dream body, which is nothing but a dream thought, wasn't there when the waker's body arising was? I'll repeat. The dream body, which is nothing but a dream thought, wasn't there when the waker's body arising was in the waking. When the waking ended, the dream appeared. The dream body thought also appeared. By then, the waker's body had disappeared. The dream character's body and the waker's body are never simultaneously known. In your last cycle of Swapna Nidra Jnana Sadhana, knowledge of dream and sleep sadhana, the same happened. When you transitioned from the gap of nothingness into a dream, the dream body appeared. There was an instant recognition. You were there when the dream body was absent in the gap before the dream. And number two, you were there when the dream body appeared along with the dream world in the dream state. Do you recognize these two transitions? Do you have self conviction that you are not the dream character? From your own direct seeing of these two transitions, is there a clear recognition from these two transitions that number one, I am when the dream character is, and number two, I am when the dream character is not? Has the conviction in yourself being beyond the dream character developed yet? If yes, did that bring up the doubt in the wrong belief of being the dream character? Have you ever doubted? If I am the dream character, then how can I be there when the dream character is not? Have you ever doubted? If I am not the dream character, then why do I keep believing that I am the dream character in the dream world, having a dream body and experiencing the dream world scenarios? Ask yourself the question: have these two transitions crumbled the belief that I am the dream character? Do I see that it is a false belief that I am the one with the dream body? Let's sit in absolute silence, in a long silence, and attempt to recollect a glimpse of nothingness where there is no waker and no dream character. A long silence. in the gap of nothingness, in the absence of the body arising, in the absence of thought, in the absence of feeling, in the absence of sensation, in the gap of nothingness, you still were. Did you recognize that? There was nothing, yet I was. In your last cycle of Swapna Nidra Jnana Sadhana, the knowledge of dream and sleep sadhana, exactly the same happened when you transitioned between two dreams or between waking and dream or in the deep sleep state. The nothingness was clearly known in between two dreams. The nothingness was clearly known in the transition between waking and dream. The nothingness was known in deep sleep. Who knew that there was nothingness there? You were there. Is there a recognition that you were there when the nothingness is absent? You were there when the nothingness is present. Nothingness is absent when there is perception, sensation, thought, or feeling in dream and waking. Nothingness is present in the gap between these states as well as in the deep sleep darkness world. You are there when the nothingness is absent. You are there when the nothingness is present. Did you recognize this truth from the two transitions? The transition of going into deep sleep and the transition of getting out of deep sleep. Have these two transitions revealed that I am beyond the I that collapsed into deep sleep, beyond the I that re-emerged from deep sleep. I am beyond that which was knowing the waking, the dream, as well as the deep sleep. Have these two precious transitions confirmed that I am when the I is. Number two, I am when the I is not. Have the two transitions confirmed these two truths? Did that bring up a doubt in the wrong belief of being the witness consciousness, the sense of I am? Turiya, did a doubt sprout? If I am Turiya, then how can I be there when Turiya collapses? And how can I know the collapse? Did a doubt sprout like, if I am Turiya, then how can I be there when Turiya re-emerges? The I re-emerges out of nothingness. Who am I? Am I not that which is beyond the I, beyond the witness consciousness, beyond the Turiya? Do you realize that this crumbles the belief that I am I? Dive deeper into your Swapna Nidranyan sadhana and recognize these 6 transitions. These 6 transitions will reveal the farce of superimposition of the waker, dreamer, and deep sleeper over the ever wakefulness, the dreamlessness, and the sleeplessness of pure consciousness. Dive deeper into these 6 transitions until you become clear. I am not I. I am not I. I am not I.